Hello, and welcome back to The Witcher. So, we had some drinks, so Geralt is a little bit fucked up, and we're going to face, I guess, Triss in that condition. I think that's a great start of an episode.
Geralt, you reek, and have woken all the neighbors. What kind of role model are you?
Oh, but I also acquire new talents. I'm looking one Tony O, right? Vitriol. And 2 pieces of ether. Ooh, I never noticed this guy.
Sure you're not spoiling Alvin? I don't want him getting fussy.
Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the Salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right, but be careful.
I'll see you later.
Let's quickly check the new record.
rest. Those swords just for show.
Out of the pan into the oven in the fire. Sometimes I prefer to be a peasant. Indeed, noblesse oblige.
We have news about Salamandra.
Good news, I hope.
Alas, no, its influence reaches further than we anticipated.
And you have an offer for me.
Why the sarcasm? Salamandra has strong political backing. We've been unable to convince town or military authorities to take them on.
How's that possible?
I suspect it relates to recent suspicious edicts.
What will you do?
We need support. An army unit or similar force.
How does that involve me?
We'd like you to negotiate with our potential allies.
Why me?
You're mad, Leuvaarden.
No. Only one lasting solution to this problem remains. If you succeed, we will meet them here.
It's a secondary one. Oh. And we shall proceed with it.
Are you ill?
Maria is a mess. Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since, I lost interest in toys. I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Taller?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
Okay. Yeah, I had to restart the recording. Let's see how that will go. I met Radovid himself. He is deeply involved in the schemes afoot in Vizima, knows everything about the forged edicts, and seems very interested in Princess Ada. And of course, he rules neighboring Redania. In some way, I've learned too much. Dealing with kings is never wise. Let's go and see Siegfried now.
What nonsense.
Still,
What? In that...
might torpedo be better?
Quiet. Tomorrow, I will enlist in the order.
What is that fact, actually?
Then behold, the newest...
Yes?
Yeah, but
Disturb me, and we'll all explode.
where is the guy who's supposed to trade?
The neighborhood has lost charms.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
I was hoping to buy that overpriced jacket. I think I have enough money now. Yeah, I definitely have enough money.
What's this?
Geralt?
How's your leg?
Fine. A mere scratch.
Everything all right?
I'm to receive a medal.
I see.
You'd be eligible.
No.
Yes?
I have a proposal. Will you help me destroy the Salamandra?
How?
I have powerful friends who know how to destroy it.
Is this some political plot?
Siegfried, you trusted me at the bank.
Okay. Any details?
The new Neracourt Tavern. Come by tonight.
I'll be there.
Wait for our signal.
At first I wanna see this guy, I think.
Sir,
Can I have a...
as you...
Yep, that overpriced thing. Give it to me. Okay, but can I sell that one? Like how many do I need to drop that one
Raining
to take
cats,
that one?
boss.
Okay, I see how it works.
I left the laundry drying.
Yep.
Know your place, Witcher.
Well, that's not very hospitable, Miss.
Sure you're not...
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Leuvaarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
I'm ready. Let's meet at the new Neracourt.
I'll inform the interested parties.
How do you know who?
I'm a sorceress, remember? And you think so loud, I can't help reading your mind.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The Salamanders will be here soon.
Then I'll face them. You run.
You must think poorly of me if you believe I'd let you face them alone. I expected you'd stay and fight. My people are ready. They volunteered.
Don't get yourself killed. If anything should happen to you, Carmen
will understand.
City guards? How did you...
You're not the only ones with informers in the army.
Vincent, siding with the Witcher was foolish. You don't stand a chance.
We'll see.
You challenge Salamandra.
Tough cop. Whore from the slums. True love. Love that overcomes a powerful curse. A fairy tale. In a world dominated by scorn and meanness, a world full of bandits and murderers, true love can still work wonders. Lost causes are worth a struggle. A fairy tale.
You will die slow.
Hurry.
This could mean trouble.
Geralt, we were waiting.
Greetings.
I was worried.
Decided anything?
The Order is apparently willing to cooperate.
We will rid Vizima of this evil once and for all.
Misunderstandings do arise between different members of the Order, but I take it we're clear about what we're doing.
Misunderstandings?
No matter. Apparently we're to be magically transferred somewhere.
Triss will teleport you and Siegfried to the Salamandra base. You'll open the gates for the knights.
When?
Still needs deciding.
Quiet. I hear footsteps. Was I followed?
The door is locked.
Open up in the name of King Foltest and the Flaming Rose!
It's DeWet. Traitorous monk. A disgrace to our profession.
I didn't foresee this problem.
Siegfried, I know you're associating with that witch! You're finished!
Triss, can you transfer us now?
Is that wise?
This may be our only chance. Akimbaga hara!
I knew this knight who turned to soup while being teleported.
I'm counting to 3! You're screwed, Siegfried!
Soup? Maybe,
Dark Ambra der Hadrin.
No time to think it through. Okay, we are in some S.
where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time. Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
You dare challenge the Salamandra?
It is interesting that he died with a giant word of pain appearing right above him. Was it right?
Eternal fire protect us. There's no time to lose.
Siegfried?
Open the gate and let the order inside.
Where's Triss?
She stayed behind to deal with that lunatic de Wet. But she cast Alzur's shield before teleporting you.
Alzur's shield?
A powerful spell. From the book you found in the swamp.
Strange. I don't recall giving it to her.
Would you take on the entire base yourself?
Any ideas?
The Salamanders are using a magic portal to enter their base. Cursed elven magic.
Can we use it?
The sorceress said it is activated by a magic stone. There is something of the sort in the cave, to the right.
This is
I was really hoping to be faster than this. Alvaro's portal, named after its discoverer and found amidst the elven ruins beneath Vizima. One of the few existing stable portals disassembled and concealed in when the mages were exiled from Vizima by King Foltest. See the Thanet Island incident. It is said that the portal is activated with the Stone of Power.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
White Wolf, we've been expecting you.
I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Ha, I underestimated you in the swamp, but you won't surprise me now. Even Siegfried of Denel would follow you into fire. All is aligning with the grand plan. Should you demonstrate wisdom, you'll see it realized.
What if I refuse? Witches are simple and sentimental.
Who are you fighting for? Foltest? A monarch with more sins on his conscience than Professor has words in his vocabulary. Foltest impregnated his own sister and let his offspring eat the city's inhabitants for years. Furthermore, during the war, he allowed Nilfgaard to plunder and torch neighboring allied kingdoms.
Your point?
If not Foltest, then who? The Lodge of the Sorceresses? You know not what those bitches do to influence post-war treaties, the resettlements, deportations, the unresolved matter of the Scoia'tael, and others.
Your dazzling conclusion?
Salamandra is not evil, not more than those with the will to shape their own fate.
Any other stunning remarks, or can we start killing?
Simple
you
and
won't
sentimental.
Surprise me this time. Now, die! How? Azur's shield! Professor, tend to him. I have no counters.
Javed crumbled in the swamp. He could easily have destroyed me and made off with the spellbook. He lost it, fled. Azur's shield worked beautifully. Javed ran, leaving the professor behind. I won't let him escape next time.
Geralt, are you well?
What happened?
You got hit. Hard. The sorceress must have cast a protective spell.
Azur's shield.
Professor escaped, and the barrier blocks our path.
I'll find him.
Okay.
Die, shit-eater!
No doubt your life will end soon, and how useless it's been. You'll die knowing you're an aberration.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches? The answer's simple. You feel you have no rightful place in this world. You owe your existence to the conjunction of spheres. But your creators erred. Know how?
Enlighten me.
They failed to strip you of emotion. You were meant to slay monsters without making judgments, philosophizing, or nursing doubts. You're ineffective.
Well, this ineffective, doubt-ridden historical freak is about to kill you. Let's dance.
What the...
You've triumphed. Go ahead. Your invaluable witch's treasure awaits. You have what you wanted. Show mercy. Never hurts to ask. So you can parry arrows in flight.
Hi. Kikimore Queen. It chooses quiet, damp and dark places where she can lay eggs in peace. She surrounds herself with her offspring, creating a colony not unlike an anthill. Resistant to all effects, due to her very thick armor, a kikimore queen is very hard to injure, regardless of whether the sword is silver or steel. They move very slowly and that is their only weakness. Okay. I don't think a chicken leg will help me over here. But at the start, right? Like, there is no immediate danger, so...
Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Well, I blocked the passage. For sure. That may not have worked as intended. But we're learning.
Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Hey, can I go just... Can I please? Jesus. Almost nailed it.
Supports. I could try talking to the passage. Well, that's an interesting situation. ports. I could try toppling them to block the passage. These are ports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
So what actually happened? The queen never went after me, right? So now she goes after me. And I block her path.
If I'm buried this the beast would never survive. The entire Salamandra base will land on my head. I should gut the kikimore. If the professor had any valuable information, it'll be in there.
Now that was fast. Notes contain the formula for a potion made with the Kikimore Queen's nerve. The potion unlocks the ability to acquire a stamina upgrade when consumed. Scroll contain formula for the following potions: Wolverine, which increases damage inflicted when vitality drops, Willow, which increases resistance to knockdown and stun effects, and Onitazor oil. We also have the Professor's letter ready to send. Azar, you fool! You failed to foresee that the boy Alvin, upon whom we placed so much hope, is capable of opening unstable portals. Shortly after we captured him, the little shit simply disappeared. He was so scared his legs could hardly bear him, and yet he gave us the slip. I spent a fortune finding the teleportation trail, so I know where he is, but I lack people and can't possibly send my imbeciles after him. I have decided to send a man we need to test. True, I doubt his loyalty, but either way we will recover the boy. Send your people to the village of Murky Waters immediately. If my message fails to return with Alvin by the time they get there, they should kill him and bring the child to you, to the laboratory. Hurry, time is of the essence, Professor. Regrettably, I must question the benefits of our alliance with Princess Ada. That slut is extraordinarily spoiled and very difficult to persuade. She proved incapable of introducing an effective state of emergency, and her ham-fisted forgeries set the Witcher on her trail. We will stay true to our word and encourage Ada's delusions for the time being. However, with Foltest returning shortly, we should proceed with the second part of our plan. I presume I will myself resolve the problem with Geralt of Rivia, quickly and in a radical fashion. However, I must insist you cease referring to him as a son of a bitch. Appellations of that nature are entirely inaccurate, inappropriate, and painfully primitive. As expected, the substances which were delivered allow us to control the kikimores and their mother. At least the laboratory is working properly, making valuable use of the secrets of Kar Mohan. Azar Javed. According to the professor's notes, Azar Javed is in Salamandra's hidden laboratory where he is working to put the secrets of Kar Mohan to use. According to the professor's notes, Ada collaborated with Salamandra. She was behind the counterfeiting of the royal seal and forged the proclamation of the state of emergency. She was promised the throne of Temeria, though in reality Salamandra believed her to be unpredictable. The organization planned to break the alliance. I met Alvin again, this time in Old Vizima. Both Triss and Shani wanted to take care of the boy. After some consideration, I left him with Triss. The earlier rumors about Berengar proved false. The Witcher was working with Salamandra and the Professor had ordered him to find Alvin. The Professor is dead. Defeating him wasn't easy, but it was very satisfying. I asked Siegfried for military support during the assault on Salamandra's headquarters in Vizima. The knight, who was among those invited to Leuvaarden's party, agreed to help me break up the organization. I concluded that it would be best to leave Elvin in Triss's care. She saw my choice as a proof of my trust. She decided I liked her more than Shani, which only improved our relationship.
I should have known you'd discover who was behind the counterfeit royal seals. I was wrong to see you merely as a monster slayer.
The better you know me, the more impressive I become.
Any chance you haven't deduced everything?
Not much. I know you plan to stage a coup, assume power while your father is away. I also know you found an ally in Salamandra.
My plans remain unchanged, and you won't stop me. I condemn you to death, sentenced to be carried out at once.
Your Highness.
Sorry, Geralt. The right of state never sleeps.
As the condemned, I have the right to a last wish. One last kiss from you.
A scandalous request. But the last wish is a sacred custom. So be it.
You wish, Witcher.
He has been spirited away. Someone will pay for this.
Whoops.
You fell out of that strange hole in the sky.
Clever girl.
Mother says I meddle.
Perhaps.
I know everything. Ask me.
What is this place?
This is the shore. Beyond lies murky waters, and beyond that, fields. By boat, you can get to the island.
You do know a lot.
I know everything. Ask me.
I saw a city.
The submerged city of an ancient race full of treasure and monsters. Now fish people live there. I fear them, but the one sitting by the statue of the lady seems jolly.
I'm losing track.
And I sometimes take fish to the sick and poor elves when the Fisher King catches them. And on the island you can meet the lady. More beautiful than Alina. She yearns too.
I'm completely lost.
Stupid adults. How can you take care of us when you don't understand and you're always yearning?
What's happened here recently?
Alina, the village chief's daughter, will soon marry. For gold, Mother says.
Right.
Mother also says Alina's sister Selena yearns for Julian. He's Alina's fiancé who lives at the inn. What does yearn mean?
She really likes Julian.
Oh, then Julian yearns for Alina, Selena yearns for Julian, and Alina likes Julian's gold but yearns for Adam. Adults are stupid.
Undeniably.
I know everything. Ask me.
Do you know who I am?
You have white hair, like every grandpa. You're ugly, but I like you.
That's lucky.
I know everything. Ask me.
Is the shore safe?
Yes. Sometimes those evil fish people creep out of the water and drive off the funny fishermen. I hide under the fisherman's hut.
Clever.
Of course.
Take care.
Well, that seems like quite an appropriate moment to make a stop. We finished the third chapter. It was a very tense ending. And we have a whole new chapter lying in front of us that we are going to discover next time. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope you enjoy the content. In such a case, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know in the comments what I can improve for you, and I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day.